Hi, I'm Damien, and behind me here is Rupert. Together, Rupert and I, over the next 12 months, will be working together as I'll be presenting Rupert as a show horse at EQUITANA Sydney 2013. Rupert's been here now for just on 3 weeks, and he's settling into captive life quite well, getting used to cars coming and going, mowing, horses coming and going, mares foaling, the day-to-day running of just being on the farm. Rupert's at the point now where we've been able to get him to eat pellets. This was a little bit of a challenge. Took nearly a week for him to get used to eating pellets, something that we all take for granted, that our horses will start just to eat pellets. But it has taken him a little bit to get sorted, as pellets aren't grown in the wild. On that note, I'd just like to thank one of our sponsors, being Mitavite. Mitavite is providing our hard feed for our horses over the next 12 months, so we can be sure that our horses will be at optimum condition and in health for EQUITANA. I'm going about handling Rupert. Rupert's still a bit unsure about humans. He was the dominant within the herd, so his flight instinct is probably just that little bit more stronger than some of the others. I've chosen to do 2 approaches with Rupert, one being direct and the other one being indirect. The first being direct, as you can see, Rupert has got a loose lasso rope around him, and the second being the indirect is me being able to pen Rupert and getting him moving into me, away from me, and facing up to me. So I'm going to go off and show you how Rupert's going with the indirect approach of handling. As you can see, the lasso rope is on. I'm not too concerned about him dragging this around. This is actually helping Rupert getting used to things dragging, touching him in different places that may not have been touched before. So I'm just going to go off. I'm going to get Rupert going forward. Now once he's going constantly forward, I'm going to ask him to turn into me and go the other way. As you can see, Rupert is trying to work out what I'm asking, but I'm still not touching him, and I'm asking him to go whichever way. But he has to go the way that I'm asking. So I'm asking for another inside turn. There we go, stepping, and off he goes. Okay, we'll ask for another inside turn. Good boy. And off he goes. Now as you can see, sometimes he steps on the rope, he drags it around, but it's not causing him any effect. Now the next thing I'm going to do is get him to turn out of the circle. As you can see, this is not too much of an issue for him. He's not overly stressed by it. He's quite relaxed and quite happy to go around. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, we'll do another outside turn. Another inside turn. Oh, get him going forward. And we'll get him to face up. Good boy. Now from this part I can get Rupert to follow me a little bit. still staying faced up. Okay, the second method I've chosen to use with getting Rupert used to humans is a direct approach, using the lasso rope that is on him all the time, and a broom. Some of you may have seen Paul Clarkson at this year's Way of the Horse in Melbourne use a broom to bag down, or to start to bag down his horse. I've taken this approach with Rupert because I'm not necessarily getting into his space too much, but yet I'm still connected to him where I can still pat him down and start getting him used to a human feel. So with the lasso rope, this gives us a chance of pressure release, yet again leading into tying up, leading, and with this, Rupert, as you can see, is still not quite sure, but he is getting a little bit responsive to pressure release. So I'm just going to make my way up to Rupert with the broom and start patting him on the face. If Rupert gets stuck, I'd choose to get his feet moving. Good boy. I'll give him a sniff of the broom. Good boy. Take it away as a reward. Yeah, he's chosen to go, but yet he's still not taking flight. Again, I'll come back to, there we go, just a light pull of the rope and he's coming forward. We'll ask once more. Doesn't want to come, so I'm just going to get him to move his feet and come to the side. Good boy. We'll ask him once more. Not wanting to come.